What is going on, guys? TragiXGaming here with another Clash Royale video, as you can see. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about the major update that is coming to Clash Royale. And I just gotta tell you, this whole update thing is going to be awesome, and I really strongly can't wait until it. But the new arena that is coming to Clash Royale is called the Frozen Peak Arena, and it's Arena 8, and it takes 2,300 cups plus to get there. And now I'll go ahead and tell you what you can get in that arena, which is, and like I said, there's a whole bunch of screenshots that are going to be on your screen right now. But yeah, so in Arena 8, you can get, from the amount of cards you get from a free chest is 10, same with a silver, and then you get 32 from a gold, 64 from a crown, 96 from a magical, 256 from a giant, and then 576 from a super magical. And then obviously from every single, forgot to mute it replay. But from every single victory that you get 16 gold, and you can get that 20 times per day or something. I think that's what that means. But for clan donations, you can request every 8 hours, and you can get 30 commons or 3 rares. And then donating, you can donate 6 commons or 1 rare. So that's pretty much it with the Arena 8. And like I say, it's an ice arena, and it looks, I gotta tell you, it looks super awesome. And if I ever make it to that many trophies, I can't wait until I get that, because it looks like it's really awesome. But yeah, so now I'm going to go ahead and talk about the troops, and the first one I'm going to talk about is the Ice Spirit. And I think he's unlocked in Arena 8. But yeah, so his little thing is spawns one lively little Ice Spirit to freeze a group of enemies and stay frosty. But yeah, so he's got a tiny amount of hit points, so he's kind of a squishy troop, if you know what that means. But yeah, he looks awesome, and what he does is that he can freeze troops or a tower for up to 2 seconds. So when he locks onto, let's say that there's a group of goblins that are coming, and you drop your Ice Spirit, and then he's able to make it to that group, then he's going to freeze them for 2 seconds, so that way your troops can actually take them out. So it's kind of a defensive troop, but also if you get them onto the tower, like a crown tower or something like that, then you can freeze that tower for 2 seconds, and yeah, so then your troops can get to not be able to be hit by that tower or whatever. But yeah, so that's the Ice Spirit, and like I said, it looks pretty awesome, and it can attack both air and ground troops, and it takes 1 second to deploy. But yeah, so it's pretty awesome. And alright, so the next troop is an epic troop, and the other one was a common. I think I forgot to say that, but this one's an epic troop, and his little description is, this big blue dude digs the simple things in life: dark elixir drinks and throwing rocks. His massive boulders bounce off their target, landing behind for a double strike. And obviously this troop has been in Clash of Clans too, and I'm pretty sure y'all have seen it in Clash of Clans, because it's pretty much one of the new OP strategies of Clash of Clans as of now. But yeah, so this dude has a ton of hit points. He has got 1,700 hit points. He does 266 damage, area damage, and then damage per second he does 106. And so yeah, that's pretty awesome. And he's gonna do a ton of damage to crown towers, so if you can get him there, that's gonna be pretty awesome. And yeah, that's pretty much the bowler, and he does only attack ground, and he is a slow troop, so yeah, so he's not that fast, but he's practically like another giant, except he does, I think, I want to say, like, almost close to the same damage too. But yeah. And alright, so let's go ahead and get into the next troop, which is which are the legendaries. Actually, that's right, 2 new legendaries are coming to Clash Royale, and yeah, I think I don't know when they both get unlocked. I'm pretty sure they both get unlocked at Arena 8. But here, the first one is the Lumberjack. I think that's what his name is. He's level 1 Lumberjack. Anyways, but his description is, he chops trees by day and hunts the log by night. His bottle of rage spills everywhere when he dies. And what this troop does is he's pretty quick, I think. Yeah, his speed is fast, and he does a lot of damage and all that stuff. But he's a pretty awesome troop, because once he dies, he drops a rage spell, which is really cool, because if you can get him to the tower, and let's say you have a giant or something like that, then you're able to, he can rage the giant after he dies. So it does a tremendous amount of damage, which is pretty awesome. And yeah, so, and this comes actually into a little bit of a storyline too, because the other legendary, which we will get to, is pretty awesome as well. But yeah, like I said, this guy has 900 hit points. I didn't say that. but it does a lot of damage, and yeah, like I said, he drops the rage spell. But the next troop is the log. Now the storyline behind that is pretty much in the description of it, actually, which is a spilt bottle of rage turned an innocent tree trunk into the log. Now it seeks revenge by crushing anything in its path. And yeah, so what the storyline behind this is, the lumberjack was cutting this, but when he died, the bottle of rage actually spilt onto this log, which created, well, onto the lumber, which created the log. And so what he does, he's quite an interesting troop, actually. So when you deploy him, he has a certain radius, and you can drop him across the river, I believe. But it's pretty awesome because you can, like, see what on my screen right now, you see that skeleton, like, it could take it all out, which just went rolls, but its distance is 9.6 something, whatever that is, and it's 3.9 wide, so it basically covers up the entire pathway. Actually, it doesn't cover up the entire path and the bridgeway, so if there's troops on the bridge, like for instance a skeleton army, it could probably take that all out, which is pretty insane. And yeah, I think the log is pretty awesome. But now I will go ahead and, like I said, he already does have a ton of damage, and he does a lot of crown damage too, so. But other than that, I will go ahead and get into the other parts of the update, which is my favorite, and it is the tournament. Alright guys, and as I said, the next part of this tremendously large and awesome update is the tournaments. And honestly, these things are awesome except for creating, because I feel bad for the person that's creating, but we'll get to that later. But as you can see, like on your screen of, like, because of whoa, oops, forgot to play it, but yeah, on your screen that you can see from the, like on my screen, or whatever, you see the chests, and then you see cards, friendly battle, clan, and then tournaments, because that's the new thing that's here into the, obviously into the game. But yeah, so when you go to tournaments, you can either join a tournament by typing its tournament tag into it, or you can, I don't know if you can look up just the name or something like that. But yeah, so in this tournament, from the lowest one you can get for your rewards is, the first card is from 30 cards. First place gets 30 cards, second gets 20 cards, and third gets 15 cards. And the top 20 players will receive a prize based on their leaderboard position. And I think this tournament is for only, yeah, it's for 50 players for this tournament. And it takes 500 gems to create it. And that's just for 50 people. That's 500 gems. Like, a free play player probably doesn't even have that many at all. Mostly people who spend a ton of money on the game, which is pretty much what Supercell wants. And again, I'm not sponsored by them or anything like that. Wish I kind of was, just for the free gems, right? No. But, like, I think that's pretty crappy for the fact that it's 500 gems for, that's basically 10 gems for each player. I mean, honestly, if each player just, I guess, I don't know, like, popped in a little bit of gems for each thing, that would be pretty awesome, honestly. I want to see that happen. But yeah, so, and like I said, you get 30 cards, that's the top prize for the lowest arena one. But if you go all the way to the giant one, which is the biggest one, you can go ahead, and the first place person gets 15,000 cards, that is absolutely insane. So the first place gets 15,000, second gets 10,000, then third gets 7,500 cards. And this takes 250,000 gems to create. That's that's 250,000 gems just to create a giant tournament, and this is for 1,000 players. That's insane. And how many players actually have 250,000 gems besides people sponsored by Supercell with the, I don't know, like with the developer apps or something like that? That's insane. I don't know who's gonna have that at all. But yeah, so it's 250,000 gems to create, which is absolutely stupid. But yeah, so when you're creating your tournament, you can create the tournament name. It doesn't have to be your clan name or anything like that. And you can be in a clan to do a tournament. You don't have to be not in a clan. And then obviously you can write a description, and then you can also set a password, which is pretty awesome. And then you can set your location, the length of the tournament, like how many days. I think the longest one's 3 days. And then the preparation is, actually, I don't know. I think that the preparation might be 3 days for the longest, but I don't know. And then you can set a preparation time, which the lowest one I believe is 15 minutes. But yeah, so the next thing you should see on your screen, like at the end after you've created it, You can see the capacity of how many players are actually in it. You can see the type, if it's like password protected or if it's open. You can see the length, and then the tournament tag. And that tournament tag is what you can send to your friends or whatever if you want to like give people, like if you want them to join your tournament or something like that. That's what you can do. Also, in the password, you can set it off or you can set it on. And if you go into the tournament place, you can actually join any tournament that's open. So if it doesn't have a password, then you can join it. But yeah, so then you, like I said, there's the set password, and then you can set. It doesn't matter. I don't think it's very specific. Like you can use characters, numbers, or things like that. I think it's all pretty random. But yeah, like I said, this update is going to be absolutely insane. I can't wait until it. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this entire update. I'm just gonna try to make sure I talked about everything. But yeah, like I said, the new arena looks awesome. The troops are pretty insane. I want to play with the bowler. The bowler looks pretty insane. And also the lumberjack, because that's awesome. That it's practically, I forget how much he's a 4 elixir troop, and he drops, I think the rage is 3. So basically he's a 1 elixir troop, and then you're putting down 2 cards for 4. But that's pretty awesome. Like I said, the update is pretty insane. I can't wait until it. I don't know what you guys think, but please let me know down in the comment section. The next video is going to be a base build, I believe. Yeah, it's going to be a base build. And yeah, that was pretty much it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed that. And yeah, it's like I already said, make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. And if you have a base build that you want me to do, or a comment question today, go ahead and put that down in the comment section. And yeah, guys, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.